Hi, and welcome back to Morgan Sankofa. Today I am reading Poem Where No One is Deported by Jose Olivarez. So I'm also going to be sharing a little bit about Nezuko Saba, which is one of the 7 principles for Kwanzaa. And I think um, I started to celebrate Kwanzaa last year, and I just think that it is something that I want to share with you all, sort of in replace of an action step. But in a way, you can use the principles to guide you throughout your days in 2021. Poem Where No One is Deported, Jose Olivarez. Now I like to imagine La Migra running into the sock factory where my mom and her friends worked. It was all women who worked there. Women who braided each other's hair during breaks. Women who wore rosaries and never had a hair out of place. Women who were ready for cameras or for God, who ended all of their sentences with "Si Dios quiere," as in the day before the immigration raid, when the rumor of a raid was passed around like bread, and women made plans, si Dios quiere. So when the immigration officers arrived, they found boxes of socks and all the women absent, safe at home. Those officers thought no one was working. They were wrong. The women would say it was God working, and it was God, but the God my mom taught us to fear was vengeful. He might have wet his thumb and wiped La Migra out of this world like a smudge on a mirror. This God was the God that woke me up at 7 a.m. every day for school to let me know there was food in the fridge for me and my brothers. I never asked my mom where the food came from, but she told me anyway. Gracias a Dios, el Chamis, who heard all La Migra's plans and whispered them into the right ears to keep our families safe. So, about this poem, my parents were undocumented when they moved to the United States. I wrote this poem hoping to honor the power of the undocumented women in my family and in my community. They knew everything. I'm in awe of them. Jose Olivarez. And Jose is the author of Citizen Illegal, Haymarket Books, 2018, and the co-editor of the Breakbeats Poets, Volume 4, Latinx, Next, Haymarket Books 2020, and he's a touring artist and lives in Harlem. So these are some pictures of Jose. I can put his link to like his information, and this is the cover of his book, Citizen Illegal. And there's like a little blurb about that collection of poetry. It's Citizen Illegal is a fearless, instrumental, honest collection of poetry. In other words, the book is fire. Skilled, tender, funny, yet undecorated. Olivarez's poetry navigates the razor-sharp duality and utter contradiction of citizenship. These poems help us carry the weight of biases, the absurdity of our prejudices. They help us seek documentation for our humanity, which cannot by any means be dictated by policymakers. And his website is really cool. He has video performances. You Get Fat When You're in Love on PBS Kids, What's Good, Ode to the First White Girl I've Ever Loved. So he seems like he's a pretty conscious guy, like politically, and they have a cool slogan on here with him and his buddy. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. Now, I don't know exactly whose quote that is, or if you can see that, but yeah. Really cool guy. I hope that you guys check out more of Jose Olivarez's poetry. So for today's action step, I want to introduce you to Nzuko Saba, which are the 7 principles. I'm just going to briefly go through them, and I hope that you take, what you will from them, and maybe mm, just incorporate them into your daily life in some form or another. So the first principle is called Umoja, which is unity, and it's to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. So in this case, we played like a game as a family, and we played some air hockey, and it was just great to do something like together. The next principle is Kujichugalia, which is self-determination, to define ourselves, name ourselves, and speak for ourselves instead of being defined and spoken for by others. Then there's Unjima, collective work and responsibility, to build and maintain our community together and to make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together. The next principle is Unjama, cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses to profit together from them. The fifth principle is Nia, purpose, to make as our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. Then we have Kumba, which stands for creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. And for that one, I put like to draw, sing, or write a poem that reflects Black pride or Black power, aka fight the power. And then finally, 7 is Imani, which is faith, and it's to believe with all our heart in our parents, our teachers, our leaders, our people, and in the righteousness and victory of our struggle. This one I put to pray as a family, or number 2, which is to FaceTime one elder. I think the second one, FaceTime elder, is something that I want to do next. Next Kwanzaa. I think it's really important to check on your elders and just, I feel like by the time you become an elder, you've just seen and experienced so much in life. You just should always deserve to be, taken care of and thought of and just checked on because, it gets harder when, you get older and, you know. So anyway, check on your elders. Yep, so today we listened to Jose Olivarez and we went over Nzuva Saba. Yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe, and coming soon, I'm actually developing a chapbook of poetry, and I have a website coming out on Weebly. Stay tuned for that. I'm just, getting it right, getting it ready, and preparing my resources and supplies for you guys. So, all right, everybody, just I hope everybody is taking care of themselves, taking it one step at a time. It is definitely a unique time in the country and in the world. So I hope that everybody is just holding on to their loved ones or creating loved community because we really do need everybody to lean on. And okay, I might put that song on below. We all need someone to lean on. I used to like that song.